computer?
Yeah, I got it, but I don't know how to use it all yet. I got to work on that yet too. It's real complex. I just rolled out of bed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm all fuzzy wuzzy right now. I just went so I got something to drink, and I saw you were here. I didn't know how long you've been here, but I just let you in.
No, just under a minute, just a few
Oh, really?
seconds.
Wow! I got up. I was up. I didn't even realize anybody was here.
I'm actually disgusted with Bob right now. I saw his
Oh yeah,
comments
he's
earlier
getting.
on.
I don't know why he's getting so cantankerous.
It's very nasty, Dave. I'm
What's the
sorry to
matter with him?
say, but like
Yeah, he's
I
getting.
can't see fellowship with Bob anymore. I can't do it no more. He turns on me every single time. I haven't done nothing to him, but he comes up with all these foolish words and everything, and then he
Yeah.
thinks everyone else is toxic, but he doesn't see himself as toxic. He's just narcissistic, in my opinion, and I'm not involved. I'm not interested in fellowshipping with him anymore. It's not going to happen. Done with him.
What's this here? The
Done.
big debate? He says there's a big debate later. Who's having a debate? Not me.
Not interested in debates. Not interested in debates, and I'm not
They're trying to
interested in
suck
you
me.
either,
Trying to
Bob.
suck me into a debate.
Really?
What's the debate about? I mean, why does everybody want to constantly argue about stuff that there's not even any point arguing about it?
Dave, can I ask you a question? Have you ever heard of the Triquetra?
Somebody mentioned it. I don't remember what it is. What is that supposed to be?
It's a 3 interwoven 6. It's a 666.
Oh, the
sign.
triumvirate. That's that little symbol that you see on New King James Version Bibles, actually.
That's right. It's actually pagan witchcraft symbol, but people are using it to say, oh, that's a Trinity of God. It doesn't. We're not. Acts 17:29 says to not make images of the God out of gold or graven by art or man's device.
They call that a Venn diagram or something too. There's always something about. Yeah, it's just dumb. It's a bunch of dumbness.
Yeah.
They got that symbol on the new Bibles too. A lot of them.
That's right. Yes.
It's ridiculous.
Yep, they have.
Yeah, they act like that's the Trinity or some symbol for God. You know, get out of here. You know what I mean? Isn't that dumb?
Exactly. Yeah.
Anything to feel good, you know, or some stupid nonsense. Yeah, it's terrible.
It's just...
You know, it's
no,
just.
I don't.
Yeah, they got it on the New King James. I don't think I have I have probably one packed away, a little one. I have a little New King James Bible somewhere. And it's got that symbol on it. It's kind of like it's 3 like half footballs or whatever going together. I don't know how to explain it. Like 3 not complete circles or something. I can't remember how it looks. Yeah, it's kind of weird. But I think if you put 3 circles together, you'll get that symbol too. I forgot already. I don't remember what it exactly looks like. But I know what you're talking about. It's called a triumvirate.
Something like that. Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah. Maybe there's another one too that you're talking about. It's a little bit different, but they're the same thing. They're all that garbage, you know.
It's not in scripture. We're not commanded to have those things.
Nah, there's so much garbage. It's hard to, you know, to get away from it. I mean, even a cross is garbage too, if you think about it. Like the Catholic cross with a Jesus on it. That's just junk, you know?
Yeah, the crucifix.
You know, you don't worship a cross or a wooden cross, you know? The preaching of the cross means the preaching of the gospel. And even history bears record of men doing stupid stuff like, what's that guy's name? That said, by the sign of the cross, conquer, or something like that, you know? All that kind of stuff, you know?
Yeah, it's pointless.
Yeah, man wants to constantly play with everything like that, you know, and feel good about something or whatever, and make some kind of representation.
That's right.
But it's really not scriptural at all. And the more you study, the more you learn that stuff, and you shed that stuff. Most people shed it. But the ones that I've heard some really stupid discussions over the last few weeks here and there, just skipping around listening about they're talking about the Trinity, right? And then some guys are like, I forgot what you told me too about the one guy from the was it Ace Theo or Handicap? Somebody said you said that they said that Jesus is something else. They're always trying to figure out why Jesus said that if no man had seen the Father, but then he's called the everlasting Father. So they're trying to make contradictions out of the Bible. The Bible will sound like there's contradictions for certain things, but that's if you want to make it into you want to make God a liar. You can try it all you want to, but I wouldn't do it. You know what I mean? That's that's dangerous.
Exactly.
Man.
Yeah,
the only
exactly.
reason you think it says something contradictory is because you just don't understand it yet. So you better get it right in your mind before you get it out of your mouth. You know what I mean?
That's right. That's it. Yeah.
I mean, people come along and they say, why did Jesus say, hate your mother and father and you can't be my disciple? Are you supposed to just hate your family? All that kind of stupid talk. Well, he was talking to them Jews. He was telling them to do certain things that they couldn't even do. He told them, to do all sorts of things they couldn't do. Cut your hands off, gouge your eyes out. Nobody was doing that,
Yeah, they're just what they call a metaphor.
So they want to just accuse the Lord of being some kind of monster, like he was lying to people and all this kind of stuff. But I'll tell you, I think God does that too, to let the people that don't believe get into that stuff, and he'll just damn them.
I was listening to someone talk about the Godhead, etc. last night, and he said God is a corporate entity. Then he was saying, I use philosophy to describe God. But the Bible says in Colossians 2:8 that we should not rely on philosophy and vain deceit.
After the rudiments of the world. Rudiments of the world. That's teaching, that's learning. If you look up rudiments, what it means, that's what that means, the rudiments of the world. Let me look it up. Rudiments. First principle or element.
The fullness of the Godhead bodily.
What is taught?
These people just arguing, back and forth.
What's going to happen is, see, it's not funny, but it's true. That strong delusion that God's got coming, it's coming.
Yeah, I reckon it's here.
You never know. Maybe it's already starting out. But people are going to believe a lie. And it doesn't say that a good outcome with that. It says they're all going to be damned. Who obeyed not the truth, but had pleasure in unrighteousness. So they're going to be damned. That strong delusion is for damning people. And they're going to believe it. And they're going to think that's true. And they're going to be damned because they didn't have the love of the truth.
That's right. Yeah.
So that's a spooky thing too, because God's going to give them what they want, but they really don't want it. He's going to dish it out. Vengeance is mine, saith the Lord, I will repay. He's got the right to be a judgmental and condemn people and damn them. That's all there is to it. And I don't understand this universal reconciliation stuff, why I should be listening to the Concordant Bible over and over again. I don't know what happened to Shannon's connection. It just died.
Who was that?
Yeah, I think that was Shannon.
Oh, Shannon.
Anyway, the what was I saying? There was I can't remember now. I'm just waking up. I gotta get something to drink hot. I gotta make a hot tea this morning. Oh, I'm just kind of half sleep yet. But let's see, strong delusion. It's gonna be that, and there's oh yeah, why should we listen to all this doctrine too? You know, that's why it says there's gonna be they're all tossed to and fro with every wind of doctrine and doctrines of devils and everything. And
by the sleight of men, by the sleight of men.
Yeah,
that's interesting. That word "sleight" is in there because sleight is used in magician and
cunning craftiness.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
No, I don't. What made Bob turn on you? I mean, I'm still getting over that.
I noticed that I was real nice to him, and I still try to be decent to him, you know. But he gets real cantankerous about everything. When he came here, he used to come in here and hang out a lot. I noticed that if other people just showed up here, whoever they were, you know, he didn't like them, he would let me know about them. So it was almost like he was trying to tell me, you know, since I'm here and somebody shows up, I don't like it, I'm leaving. You know, well, what am I going to do about that? You know, am I supposed to get a list of people that he approves of and he don't approve of that happen to stop in here, and worry about that when I'm in the standby mode and people are coming in and out? You know, a lot of people
trying to control people. So he says, I don't hate people. And he's told me that, Ben, if you want to go into Tom's channel, Great I Ams, I've got nothing against you doing that, but they're toxic. And I'm saying this, Bob, you do hate me going in there for some reason. I go in there because I like to say hello to Sparrow, Olive, and Tom. Yes, I know that they're annihilationists. I've been told by you a long, long time now. But you lie. You try to control everybody. You're toxic towards me all the time. You're toxic towards other people. And you show no love. You just want to say all these words. And I know about some emails you've sent people in the past which have just been so downright disgusting, which I'm not going to say on here. But at the end of the day, Bob, don't hate you, but you hate me. You hate certain of us on YouTube. And I forgive you.
Yeah, see, now you got to follow P. You know, how does Paul put it? Let's see if I can find. Yeah, here Hebrews. Oh, that's one part. Let me see if I can find the other one. There's a lot of admonitions.
The way he backstabs, but I have now removed him from my email and his name, so I have not got it no more.
Let's see here.
I'm done, and there is a point where you need to move. I know, Shannon, but at the end of the day, I don't know if
you're talking to me. You're all talking at once, so you better make clear who you're talking to.
What are you talking about?
I don't know. Ben's trying to talk to me and talk to you and talk to Bob at the same time, so I don't know who he's trying to talk to.
Well, I've made my point clear anyway, so I'll leave it at that.
Well, listen, I couldn't hear you because my connection. So you assume too much.
Well, you must assume that he said something he didn't say if you couldn't hear him properly.
My connection is choppy. So, and that's why I said if you're talking, I said if you are talking to me, make it clear because my connection is choppy. But you people don't listen. You like to hear the sound of your own voice.
We couldn't even hear you. What do you mean we couldn't listen? We were talking to each other. Your connection's got nothing to do with us. You're misunderstanding because of your bad connection.
I said if you are talking to me. I said if.
Hold on a minute here. We're gonna put you in the back room here. You're gonna come in here screaming like a wild little witch. Come here and tell us men what the hell to talk about. You're not gonna tell two men what to say. Number one, because you got a bad connection. You got a bad attitude right here this morning, and we're not talking anything bad about anybody. We're just stating some facts. And since you got a bad connection with your misunderstanding here this morning, somebody come in here and start railing on me about it. You know damn well you ain't gonna get very far with that bullshit. So you better cut your bullshit out right now, or I'll throw you out of here. Now what do you got to say about it?
Throw me out. Throw me out.
Damn right, I'll throw you out. Goodbye. Go sleep it off. I don't take any bullshit around here. And Bible Talk wasn't saying anything bad about anybody or anything behind your back or any bullshit like that. So your bad connection was your problem. Now I'm starting to wake up, man. Watch out.
Ben, you're a backstabber, one of the worst kind. I don't hate you. Why would I? You don't mean you're not in. I feel sorry for you. I don't hate you. I think you're a simpleton. I read your post on your community tab this morning, Ben. So,
what is it? Man, you come in here and tell us, read us the riot act and start mouthing off? Really? So, I'm not in the mood for that shit tonight. Good night. So there. I hope that's clear. I hope your connection's better so you can understand that part of it. I mean, really, man. What did you didn't say nothing bad. Ben? I don't know what she's talking about. Everybody's always raging about something lately. Getting all mad about nothing. I mean, there is some crap going on here and there, but, you know, it's all about false doctrine mainly. Then, of course, there's contention between people for no reason. And, I mean, there's nothing we can do to help that, really. It's just the way it is. I'm just mentioning it. But it is a pain in the ass a little bit because it just keeps going on. You know, just keep on The busybodies are running around meddling and everything. Me, I try to just stay over here as much as possible. I go visit people too. I run around the channels. The hell's the difference? Go talk to people. Nobody can. I mean, what's the difference?
I think it was miscommunication because I think we were having a chat.
That's what I told her. I said, because your connection was bad, I tried to be nice at first, and then she wants to keep it up.
And I think there was a miscommunication. It might have been on my part, so it might have been my part.
It didn't seem like there was any problem. I don't know. I didn't notice it. Maybe I'm still too tired, but no. I'm just waking up here, and then all of a sudden,
she's still at the back.
Getting mad and everything. You're talking about me, this and that. I didn't think anybody was talking much about anybody, really, just mentioning a couple of things going on. What's that got to do with anything? Should I've seen people talk about me when I've run around a little bit. I heard people tell me, somebody was talking about you. Well, whatever, people do that. You think I'm going to worry about it too much? I'll get over it. But then, Bob comes over here and starts his BS and says all this shit over and over again. I mean, really, man. I mean, I'll kid around with people. I won't, but I don't keep it up. I mean, I'm not like gonna. But there are some people that got it coming, where that got false doctrine, and they're nutty. They're up to no good. But people seem to want to hear that shit over and over again. I don't. Not once in a while, it comes around, goes around. But I don't know. I'll tell you, this concordant Bible it got under my skin after a while. That 1800 concordant Bible or whatever that is. That's just you're trying to force feed people that shit over and over again. What do I got with the concordant Bible? I never heard about that Bible until he brought it up. We must have a bad connection here. Ben got in and out a couple times too. I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's StreamYard. Am I coming through loud and clear? Or is there some intermittent something that's making people misunderstand what we're talking about? Because there's no sense in getting mad if you got a bad connection, you can't hear people real good, and you don't know really what the whole flow of the conversation is. So there. Oh, maybe everybody left. I don't know. Maybe we got a problem here. Let me see. What's going on here? Seems like it's working. And people get mad and start flagging my channel and all that bullshit again. Whatever. Simmer down, man. Getting all mad about everything, all worked up. Christmas is over. Now we can go back to hating everybody. A couple days of Christmas, everybody's happy and all that BS. And then, a day or two after Christmas, that's it. Back to normal. Did my Wi-Fi go off a little bit, or did yours? Maybe it was both. I'm still limping along on the old computer, even though I got the new one. I just don't have the new one set up yet to my liking, and I don't know how to use it completely yet. So I got to work on that. And I don't know. And if you're talking about some things, just handle it. What's a Christian? Everybody's trying to figure out what a Christian is. Unreal. They're getting goofy with all these things. And God's running this game board the way he wants. He decided that I didn't want to light a fire last night. That was his decision. Everything I do, I'm talking to you right now in the microphone, and what's her name came in mad. That was all his will. Now, people don't like what goes on, though. That's the funny part. Maybe that's his will, too, that you didn't like something, so you block somebody on your channel or kick them out. Ace gets mad at me when I come.
I've never, while I've been in your studio, Dave, okay, I don't like Yuri at all. I don't like Arctic Timberwolf. I think they're both a pair of cretins. I left rather than try to... it seems that Ben tried to imply that I've tried to get you to kick them out. I don't understand why you even have them in there, Dave, myself. But that's up to you. He's been your friend for 10 years. I don't get in the way of somebody else's friendship. I don't try and put Yuri off going in there or Arctic. They go in there when they want. It's not my decision, it's yours. I don't really care. I just can't put up with them, that's all. The garbage that Yuri comes out with, and Arctic Timberwolf, nearly as much of a cretin as Yuri. And Ben is a simpleton. Seems to be, anyway. It's just emotional, that's all. I mean, the garbage I had to listen to and put up with. Jace was in there with me. Arctic Timberwolf, Yuri, you. You were just letting the dumpster fire proceed. That's up to you, of course. But I don't have to like it, so I left. And I decided I wouldn't be going back. I think your channel's toxic, Dave. Well, at least 20% of the time anyway, not all of the time. I don't hate Ben. I mean, seriously, he's too dumb to be even thinking about him in that fashion. And he keeps sending me stupid emails. Nothing's changed, Ben. You're still doing the same stuff. I don't care if you want to go and talk to Olive and Sparrow. What the hell do I care? It doesn't affect me. You want to go in there giving blessings and whatever. Stay away from me, Ben. Do not email me. And by the way, when you came into my channel in my studio, I didn't let you in. Bill did. I wouldn't have done it.
That Paul ran into.
Waiting.
We just sat around to hear and to tell of some new thing. I'm sick of hearing it. And he mocked the King James Bible on me the other day. Your beloved Bible. Mocking it, mocking the King James Version. It is okay for me to yell and scream. That's right. And say also, call you a bitch and get your fucking slimy ass bitch big mouth out of here then. It is okay for me to do it, and I'm going to do it, whether you fucking like it or not. So there. And you can call me a big hypocrite, baby, and all that bullshit too, and you keep telling me you're done, but you keep coming back. Get the fuck out of here. Go by Ace Theo and hang out. Go get the Concordant Bible, let them shove it up your ass. I don't care if you don't like it, what I got to say here on my channel. I'll say more of it. I really don't give a goddamn fuck what anybody thinks about it. How's that grab you? Hope it grabs you by the balls and by the pussy, both. There. You want me to say more about it? You know damn well I will. You also know I'm pretty tolerant of people around here, too. But you won't give me that kind of credit. These other little snowflakes, they can't handle things. I can handle a lot of shit. But I'm going to let you have it if you got it coming. So there. Merry Christmas. Bah humbug. Really, man. All this kind of bullshit all the time going on. Ridiculous, man. I gotta clean up this busted up kitchen of mine so I can make something to eat. What's that? Oh no, you're kidding me. Is there a crack in this thing already? Looks like it. Yep. So that's the end of this one. Got a bad ice cube tray. Throw it out. Throw it out. This plastic shit don't last. That's the way it is. What do you want for nothing, right? For money, I mean. Stuff don't last, man. Not built to last. It's built to break. Everything's built to break. The end of that one. How about this one? Is there a hole in this one too? Probably. I'll be down to 2 trays pretty soon. Oh well, that's the way that goes. Deal with it. They're eventually going to break because you got to squeeze them and twist them to break the ice cubes out of them. So what do you expect? They're going to break. They're not built that strong. Crack it. That's all right. Let it bust. None of you can sit there and accuse me of that. You can try, but that'll never hold water. You can make shit up all you want to. So then, hell, I'll debate anybody in this whole fucking world. I don't care who they are. If there's an issue, I don't go looking for debates, but if they come my way, I'll take it on. Why not? You want some sport, don't you? I noticed that this Arnold Murray's come up in conversation lately too. I don't know what the hell that's all about. So 9 p.m. What time is it by you now? It's let's see, it's 5. It's coming up on 5:30. So 9 p.m. Huh? What's the Greenwich Mean Time right now? Is it the same? It's 5:30. Should be close to. Yeah, it's 5:23. Okay. All right. 21 hours UTC. 21:30 UTC. Sounds good. I guess there's going to be a debate over there with Bob. 9 p.m. 2100 hours UTC. Oh, I'm watching somebody else's debate. Or is it the debate that I'm involved in? I'm still unclear on what that means. Big debate later at News Unit Underground on the Trinity on Bill's channel. Bring some validation lollipops or send Guru Yuri. I thought you wanted debates. I thought it was my debate. It's just somebody else's debate. Who the hell's debating? Who is it between who and who? Can you tell us that much? Or is there some kind of... You got a thumbnail on it already up on YouTube or what? Oh, Merle Haggard 6 years ago died. I didn't know that. How to study the Bible. I just study it. I don't need anybody to tell me how to study it. bunch of nutbags.
Albany County to Aspires Medevac. Aspires Medevac gave a call at Infinite Ability. W9.
I was invited to a debate, but not in the debate. I see.
Infinite Ability, W9141 Thunderbird Drive between
Kevin and Eric.
road and an unnamed road. It'll be for a 40-year-old resident who has a bad car.
A heated discussion on the Trinity. I don't know what the deal is with that.
They're looking for transport. Additionally, he is nonverbal and non-mobile. Currently conscious of-
Well, I personally don't believe in the Trinity at all. So anybody wants to debate me on that can try it anytime they want to. Because I believe in the scripture where it says about the Godhead with a capital G. And if people are trying to figure out God's three persons in one God and all this kind of stuff, sit there and argue about it. You know, I don't know what the argument really is. You know, they always have something cooking with that. I also don't believe in the rapture. So there's things that I don't believe in, like the Trinity and the rapture. These are all made up words from, you know, other sources and etymologies or whatever. So I don't believe in the Trinity. I know what people mean by the Trinity. I don't care. I don't believe in the rapture. Well, you believe in the Trinity. Well, you know, you just want to. I'm not a Christian. I don't call myself that. That's in the Bible, though. Christian's in there. I know that. But the disciples were called Christians first in Antioch. I'm not one of them. So there. I can't be a disciple anyway. I haven't forsaken all, have I? Neither can you. So there's no way I'm a disciple. Am I? I'm not an apostle. You'd have to go down to Florida and meet Apostle Maldonado. He's an apostle. I don't believe that flimsy statement of faith that pastors make about the Bible, that it's, you know, I'm not a Baptist man. And anyway, most Christians don't even believe the Bible. They can't handle the contradictions in the Bible. The Bible's a dangerous book. It really is. If you use it and wrest the scriptures to your own destruction, which people do. You can make most people that don't know it look like a bunch of dummies, but you can't make me look like a dummy, because I'll throw it right back at you and I'll show you what it says. And I could care less if you try to bring up what look like direct contradictions to stuff. Don't bother. Don't hurt my feelings any. Doesn't even shudder me in the least. It doesn't even faze me. Not in the least. If I was in the middle of a football stadium being cross-examined by all the Christians around, and the whole damn place was going to kill me at the end with a guillotine standing there, as long as I have a Bible and a concordance, physical concordance, to look up some stuff, I'll answer your questions before you kill me. That's fine. The spirit of Calvin, too, used to kill people, I guess. I don't know all the history behind these reformers, but they were a bunch of bloody men. Something went on. There was a lot of atrocities over the years. Now give place unto wrath. The Lord said, vengeance is mine, I will repay. Oh, he's going to get him. He's going to get you, too. Kevin and Eric. I don't even know who Eric is. Kevin, you talking about Kevin with Graham Cracker? The Graham Cracker Kevin? Biblical studies? Kevin's non-biblical studies? Or Kevin's I don't know what to say. All these different Bibles. biblical studies. That weather we had the last few days was of biblical proportions too, wasn't it? That's a real stupid statement people make. It's of biblical proportions. Whatever. It's biblical. All right. I'm going to go back to listening to David Reed. I ain't got time to play with the chat room. You all can play in the chat room all day long if you want to. Leave your comments and then re-erase them or whatever it is, retract them. Kevin, is that the Kevin I'm thinking of? I guess so. I don't know. Who knows? Who cares? We'll be there at 9 o'clock to check it out then if you feel we need to be there for a few minutes. But I guess I won't be taking part in that conversation. So it's like, what's the difference if I'm there or not? Nobody approached me with some kind of opposition and said that, they'd like to challenge me to something. Is the challenge just to get me over there to listen to it and waste 10 or 15 minutes of my time trying to figure out what they're talking about and then probably just say, fuck it, I'm not going to listen to this nonsense? All right. The Godhead. That I believe in. You can have your Trinity. I don't believe in the rapture. I know people are going to get caught up. I believe in that. So what's the problem? Shannon says pig, huh? Pig? You thinking about Math Pig? Is that your buddy? Go watch Math Pig. Another one you should subscribe to. Go watch him. Get some wisdom over there with the atheists and other bullshit. Go subscribe. You go watch him. I'm not even going to bother watching him. Go run around. Go meddling. Every fool will be meddling, it says in the Bible. A bunch of fools meddling. You don't even know what you're meddling in, because if you stop in there and start talking to people, you don't even know what you're talking about. You don't have enough knowledge in the scripture to even go against anybody on here that's a bunch of shitheads. Think they know what they're talking about. Bring them over here. I'll show you. You want to get smart with me? You want to argue with me about something? Come on, we'll have a debate right here, right now. Why would you check out Math Pig? I don't know, Bob. Good question. I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to Shannon. Did you see the comments? Let's go back and take a look at this. So she leaves a comment with pig. You see that? See the little piglet? Then I said, Matt Pig, question mark. I said, go watch him yourself. No, she said, go watch him yourself, big one. I said, go subscribe. So I guess you misunderstood us, did you, Bob? Yeah. Curse and run, I can't debate. Okay, whatever. Hey, I'll tell you what I'm going to do right now. Since you're all mouthing off, I'll help you go somewhere else. See ya.